Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. And today, what we're going to talk to you about is a little bit different and a little bit unique in terms of like a lot of people are out there always asking the question, hey, what is the next book I need to read? What is the next seminar I need to attend? What is the next piece of information I should be researching? I should be learning? What do I need to do to go to the next level? Now, I'm not opposed to you being in that mindset of research, but for 9 out of 10 of you out there that are watching this and or listening to this, training podcast, I'm gonna say to you is that in order for you to have a transformation, which I think that's what the majority of you are on a journey of transformation. How do I transform my personal life? How do I transform my business life? And a lot of people are stuck in the mindset of like, I need more information. I need that one thing in order for me to have that transformation. You do need that one thing, but that one thing is not a new set of information for 90% of you. You don't need more information to have that transformation. What you need is rituals. Rituals. Rituals to do specific things every single day, regardless at what level you do it at. We all begin at different levels. Some of us, like on a scale of 1 to 10, begin with a level 10 because we've been equipped with the right strategies and the right mindset and the right skills and the right systems and all that good stuff. But for the majority of you, even if you're starting at level number 1, the beginning stages, with consistency, with dedication, you activate the compound effect, and then little by little, you improve every single day. So some of you guys might be asking, hey, Shadi, you're talking about rituals. What kind of rituals are you talking about? Look, just hear me out for the next 5 or 10 minutes because this is going to be a short episode because it's not about giving you information. It's about giving you specific information that could be the last pieces of information that you need in order for you to totally take your life and your business to the next level. What you need, number one, is you need to put together a ritual to where you get in the zone. I call it get in the zone ritual. This is something that you do every single day, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. It's totally up to you based on where you're beginning and how much work you need. It's get in the zone. Like, when you're in the zone, you know what I'm talking about when I say get in the zone. You're like in that state of flow. You feel good. Your energy's there. You're alert. You're focused. It's like everything is just aligning and happening, which is the perfect place to be. But what most people don't get is that they can put themselves in the zone on purpose every single day if they choose to, if they have the right ritual. Now, most people, encounter that state by default, maybe once a week, maybe a couple times a week. For some people, it's just a couple of times a month. But it's your responsibility to put yourself in a zone, just like an athlete before they get into, a sports game. What they do is they have a ritual in place to where they put themselves in the zone. Now, what I have found to be the most effective way to do that is part of your morning routine. And I know a lot of you guys are sick and tired of this, morning routine conversation, but that conversation is never going to go away because it's that important. And it's part of the foundation of every very successful person, regardless of what industry they're in. I like to keep the morning routine very simple. It doesn't have to be intense and hours long or anything like that. So what you want to do every single morning is just a couple of very quick items to get yourself in a zone. A bonus item would be some kind of exercise in the morning to just get the blood flowing, to get the body going, to get you in the right motion, to create the right kind of emotion. And it doesn't have to be a 1 hour weightlifting session, muscle building session in the gym. It could be a walk around the block. It could be a set of push-ups, a sit-ups, jumping jacks, jump ropes, etc. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Just do something to wake up your body and your mind every single morning. So there we go, 5 to 15 minutes of, good exercise in the morning. The next thing I want you to do every single morning is I want you to journal and use our top listing agent journaling process to where you're answering 5 questions every single day. It will literally take you 5 minutes every single day. And within that 5 minutes, what you do is you remove the filters, you heighten your awareness, you wake up your creativity, and you, like totally open up the doors of abundance because you get yourself in a state of gratitude that just feels so good. So that's 2 items so far every single morning. The third thing I would say that you do every single morning is some form of like a meditation or a visualization. I prefer to combine meditation and visualization with music in the background. And that could be, 1 to 5 minutes, depending on what works best for you. So guys, I just gave you guys 3 things to incorporate into your morning ritual to wake up your body and to wake up your mind, to wake up your spirit, and to remove the filters and activate your reticular activating system and get yourself in that state of flow. Now, the first time that you do something like that, you might not feel the effects that I'm speaking about. Second time you do this, you begin to feel it a little bit more. But I promise you, if you do exactly what I just told you to do right now for the next 30 days, you will never ever feel the same again. You will totally own the way that you feel every single day. So that's ritual number 1. Ritual number 2 is, I call it get new business ritual. Look, a lot of people first of all, a lot of people don't know where their next deal is coming from. And a lot of people just wait for a deal to fall into their lap, and generate a deal or a lead, by default. Well, no wonder you're not doing the kind of business that you want to do, because you don't have a ritual in place every single day to, on purpose, not by default, generate new business. You need to put a new ritual in place. That ritual doesn't have to be 3, 4, 5 hours a day. It may be for some people, but for most people, again, it's about activating the compound effect. What if we can just get you to make 10 new contacts every single day, no matter what? And I don't care if it's door knocking. I don't care if it's picking up the phone and calling on your past clients, your centers of influence, people within your network, for sale by owners, expireds, just listed, just sold. There's no right or wrong way to generate a lead. There's just an activity that's either going to get done or not. But let's play the numbers game together. And let's say you're calling out for sale by owners and expireds, and you're making 10 contacts a day, and you're consistently doing that 5 days a week. Well, that equals 50 contacts a week. That equals 200 contacts a month. See the compound effect? The compound effect. Doing little things every single day that totally add up, because over the course of the next 12 months, you would have had a conversation with 2,400 people. And I'm here to tell you that there is no way on earth that you can speak to that many people and not generate business from it. And let's say that you don't have your skill set, perfected. Hypothetically speaking, don't you think you can just convince 2 people out of every 100 people to meet with you? Just 2 people. And look, that might not happen in the first set of 100, because that may be your warm-up as you're activating this new activity. Your second set of 100, it may not happen. Maybe your third set, you get 2 appointments. Your fourth set, you might get 3 appointments. By the time you get to 500 contacts, man, you're more clever, you're more courageous, you're more skilled, you're more aware, you're more alert, and then all of a sudden, you just start setting appointments. But on average, don't you think you can convince just 2 people out of every 100 people you speak to set an appointment with you? Because that would equal 48 listing appointments over the course of the next 12 months. And then if your listing presentation totally sucks, and I'm not saying it does, but if it totally sucks, don't you think you can convince just 50% of those people to give you a listing? Well, that's 24 new listings. If your average commission check is just $5,000, that's an extra $120,000 in the next 12 months by simply just making 10 contacts a day. So what's your excuse? What is your excuse? What is holding you back? What is stopping you? You know what is stopping you. You know what is holding you back. I want you to send me an email, send me a direct message on social media. Let me know what is stopping you, and let's work through that together, and let's get you in the right mindset, doing the right activity every single day, so that could become your experience. The third ritual that you need to put in place every single day is the improve my skill ritual. Look, we are in the real estate business, meaning we are in the real estate conversation business, which is a conversation is nothing more than a form of communication. And the better we are at having that communication, the better our results, will be. So what you should be focused on every single day is this. What do I say? How do I say it? And when do I say it? And you want to practice that to the point to where you never ever have to think about what is coming out of your mouth, and adopt that belief system that it doesn't matter what comes out of your mouth. It's exactly what the prospect needs to hear in order for them to say, I like this guy. I like this gal. I trust them. I got a good feeling about them, and I want to work with them. That, my friends, is a skill. So keeping it simple. 3 rituals a day. Ritual number 1, get in the zone. Ritual number 2, get some new business. Ritual number 3 is improve my skills. Now let's do some, time management mathematical formulas here. If we spend 30 minutes a day getting in the zone, that's just 30 minutes. 10 contacts should take you an hour. If you're slow, it's going to take you an hour and a half. So we're up to 2 hours of work. And if you spend 30 minutes working on your skills every single day, we're just asking you to commit 2.5 hours a day to transform the quality of your life and the quality of your business. Final thoughts. If you want it, you will find a way. You've heard that before. If somebody wants something bad enough, they'll find a way. And if they don't, they'll find an excuse. And I think looking for more information is another excuse, because at the end of the day, work with what you got and perfect it. My coach always said, get it going now, get it right later. A lot of people are trying to get it right before they get it going, and it never gets going. So again, get it going now, get it right later. And the final bonus tip is this. Some of you guys just can't do this on your own. Find an accountability partner. Get a mentor, someone to support you, someone to hold you accountable, someone to tell you things for what they are, not someone that's just going to look you straight in the eyes and tell you, oh, honey, it's going to be okay. It's just one bad day today. Everything's going to be all right. Look, nothing's going to be okay until you make it okay. So stop looking for more information. Start putting rituals in place. The life you're living, the business you have is a reflection of who you are on the inside. So more important ritual of the 3 rituals is to get yourself in the zone every single day. Have a great day. See you on the next episode of the Top Listing Agent Show. Take care. Bye-bye.